Hello Epic, my name is Mike Swartz. Thank you so much for taking the time to look at my resume. I just wanted to take a minute here to introduce myself, let you know a little bit about why I'd love to work in video games and for Epic in particular, talk to you about my experience programming video games, and also discuss my time as a software engineer for the military contractor task. So let's get started. I've always been extremely passionate about games, and I'm not afraid to admit that some of my best memories revolve around them. Whether it's exploring an amazing open world in a game like WoW, or having a group of friends over to play through Gears of War for the first time, these are all incredibly powerful experiences that I think video games are uniquely equipped to provide. And I'd like to work in games because I think it would be extremely fulfilling to help create these experiences for other people. It goes without saying that Epic has had a major hand in making video games what they are today. The Unreal Engine has allowed so many developers to push the industry forward, but I also think that as game developers, Epic has continually managed to innovate and create amazing experiences. Gears of War basically redefined what a third-person shooter could be, and I think that Fortnite has the potential to impact a new generation in an even more amazing way. I could not be more excited to be a part of that. What are some of my qualifications? Well, I have a degree in computer science from the University of Michigan. I went into the program because I knew I wanted to make games, and it just so happened to turn out that I really love programming too. By the time I graduated, I ended up making 5 different video games, 3 of which you can see demos of below this video. Through making those games, I gained experience with many of the programming techniques necessary for modern game development. More importantly for this position, I took particular interest in user interface development. Though many of the games were team efforts, I always took the lead on planning, designing, and implementing the user interface. It soon became my favorite segment of video game development. I would also like to mention that the majority of my programming has been using C++, and I'm very comfortable with the language. It was my experience programming video games that led to my current position as a software engineer with the military contractor task. Currently, I work in the Tri-Service Research Lab in Fort Sam Houston, Texas. Though I can't tell you the specifics of the project I've been working on for the past year, I can say that one of the program's major tenets is to leverage current video game technologies in order to model and simulate agents in a 3D environment. In particular, I've gained significant experience with both Havok's multi-platform physics engine as well as the Ogre rendering engine. A large part of my responsibilities over the past year have been to design and implement a robust and custom user interface for the project. My success in this has led to me being tasked with redesigning the user interfaces of many of the research division's highest priority projects using systems like Qt and WX widgets. In addition to the experience of user interface development, I've also learned a lot about being a software engineer on a large team. Every day I communicate with a wide variety of psychologists, physicists, and other engineers in order to design and implement efficient software. Alright, I think that about does it. Thank you so much once again, and I hope to hear from you soon. So long.